Hey guys, today I'm looking at a Nintendo 2DS with no power. As soon as you press the power button here, it just makes like a beep sound, like a click, and then it turns right off, and then it's just not turning on at all. So I'm going to open this up and we're going to see if we can figure it out. Okay, we got it all set up under the scope here. Now, the guy who gave me this to fix pointed me in this direction. He said he found this component right here floating around the case, just hanging there. So he tried to solder it back on, but I don't think it's fully connected. So what I'll do is I'll clean up this connection up here and the connection down there, and then we'll give it a test. Okay, so step one will be putting some flux on. The flux helps the flow of solder, so we'll definitely want some of that on there. We don't need much. It seems like a lot, but this component's really, really tiny. And we'll get our soldering iron here and get some solder. And then we'll just reconnect it. Now, I do see a little bit of reflection off my light there, but looks like we can turn it up a little bit and see a little bit better. But if that doesn't work, I do have another option. All right, so I got some solder on the tip here, so all we're going to do is touch this. You know what, before I do that, I should probably get my air cleaner on so we're not inhaling these fumes. So let's get that all set up right now, keep our lungs healthy. Quick, and nice quick hit there, boom. Okay, that should actually be enough to clean it up. We'll just hit the bottom one more time just to make sure. Yeah, you see it fell right off. And if you look closely underneath there, it looks like the pads are actually busted as well. So we're gonna get this off here. Come on, get off. Okay, so we may have a bit more repair work to do. I gotta get my scope light on and then we'll get rid of this glare. You got a little bit of glare in here. See how the light's like shining off here and everything. So I'm gonna use some magic and we're gonna get rid of that glare. And we're gonna shut this light off so we can actually see what we're doing. Look at how much better that is. A little bit of a bounce there. So if we look a little close, we can see that we have some pads right here that are actually broken off, it looks like. So what I want to do is see if I can clean that up, and then we can get the capacitor back on there. So I'll grab my soldering iron again. We still have enough flux on there. Just give it a quick hit. Yeah, see, they're coming right off. So that capacitor's actually lost its pads. And I don't really trust this, so I'm going to go over it a couple of times. This thing is stuck on here again. Flux is very sticky. It's good and bad. Now it's stuck to this. Very good. Okay, we'll just put that right on there for now. And then I'll grab it just by the center, move it aside. So I don't think I want to use that capacitor, so I think I'll replace it with another one. And we'll see if that helps. But I'm still going to hit this just a couple more times just to make sure we got those broken pads off of there. Looks to be okay, but we'll clean it up with some solder wick as well. So the solder wick will just suck up any remaining solder, so we can have a nice clean surface to work with. Okay, so it looks like I got the pads off, and those are nice clean surfaces to adhere to for the new capacitor. So we're gonna get rid of this one. We're gonna junk it because I don't trust it, and we don't want to use subpar components. So I'm gonna see if I have a replacement for that one. And maybe I'll do a quick measurement on it as well, just to see what the measurement is. So it's out of circuit, so I'll be able to tell what the capacitor is. If you're reading a capacitor in circuit, you don't always get a 100% accurate reading. So I'm going to, you guys can't see my meter right now, so you're going to have to just trust me here. So I'm going to set my meter to capacitance and then just touch one side and touch the other. It's very, very small, so it's going to be hard to do. Does not want to cooperate. Holy moly. Oh. Come on. I'm not even getting a reading. So this okay, it just flew off to the ninth dimension, so it's gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up online what the specs are for this capacitor, and hopefully I can find it. Okay, I did end up finding it, and I got a good connection, and it looks like the capacitor is dead. It might have just blown off. So we're going to see if we can just find another one. Okay, I got this capacitor set up on a little bit of black tape here. We're going to see if we can get a reading so it doesn't fly away on us. No, this capacitor might actually be blown. Let's check for a short circuit. No short circuit, but it's not giving me a reading for capacitance mode on my voltmeter here. Okay, we have 0. Okay, 4. Oh, very poor connection here. Keep it for a sec. 4.8 microfarads. Okay, I will see if I have a replacement. Okay, as luck would have it, I have some replacements. So, now comes the tricky part, getting this out of here. I think we'll use a method taught to me by Northridge Fix. If you guys haven't checked him out, check him out. He's a very smart guy. So I'm gonna get some, you can't really see some of the leftover flux here. So I'm gonna get some flux on here, on the tip of my tweezers. And then all I gotta do is boop. And now I have it. And we're gonna try to align this a bit better, turn the light up so we can see what we're doing. Let's get this right into place. Okay, very good. So now we'll solder it to the board. Just gonna get a little bit of solder on the end of my soldering iron here. Not too much, just enough. Now we're gonna try this with not holding it down first, and then if I have to, I'll hold it down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hold it down. So my other hand here. It's not quite straight, but that's okay, we'll fix it. Okay, good. We got the one side. Let's do the other. Okay, good. Now what I gotta do is I'm gonna add a little bit more flux so we get a good connection. And I gotta turn down my light, it's a little bit blinding. All right. Okay, got some flux on there. A little bit more solder on the tip. You can see the smoke just going off the screen left there. And we don't need to hold it down again because it's already secured on one side. So I'll just quickly hit it, boom. You see how that just blobbed nicely? And we'll hit it this side. Uh-oh, we lost it. So I didn't let it cool off enough. That's okay. We can fix it. Okay. It'll be very difficult to get this super straight. This is a very, very small component. So those of you out there are saying, oh, come on, just get it on there. It's not as easy as it looks. Okay. It's not the straightest at all, but I think it might work. So what I'll do is I'm gonna see if it's making contact, because we don't want to put too much heat on the board. So I'm gonna put it in my meter in continuity mode, and I'm just gonna check either side. So it looks like we have a via here. So we'll check this via to here, and we are making contact. So that side's good, and then up here, I don't know where the other end of this goes, but we're gonna just probe around to see if we can find it. Not there, not there, not there. So we're not getting a short circuit, which is good. But I'm comfortable with that. It's not the straightest. I will see if I can kind of clean it up a little bit. But this is gonna be good for now. And we'll just give her a test. I'm just in the middle of reassembly here, and something dawned on me. I have fixed one of these before, and this is the analog joystick on the other side. It allows you to kind of move around. So this is a common issue. You get a lot of stick drift and problems with this one. So just a quick tutorial on how to do it. You saw me do it earlier. To get this out, you basically just pry from down here, and then you kind of just gently pry it off, and it'll separate from the front pad itself. So if you are in the market for getting one of these replaced, not too difficult, just a lot of screws to take apart, but I just wanted to show you guys anyways. Okay, I got it all back together here, so we're going to turn it on to see if it works. I'm going to press and hold the power button. Please work, please work, please work. Oh, I see a light. Hey, there we go. All right. I'd say that's fixed. I think the touchscreen's working. Let's just make sure all these buttons are working here. Yeah, that's working. Touchscreen's working. Look at that. It's all fixed. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you like this one. Let me know what you think. Have a good day. Bye-bye.